What's up, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! God 1000 here, and just coming at you today with my Gear deck, anti-meta Gear that I took to the Tasmanian Regionals last week. Sorry for the inactivity lately. I've just been really busy with school and exams or whatnot, but that's over, so hopefully I can get some more videos to you. So yeah, this is the deck I took to Regionals. I got top 8, came 6th place, and won this pretty cool mat, Yang Zing. Now, I apologise for me not having the full cards at the moment with me, because I have since deconstructed the deck, and I'm in the process of making a new one. So, I've got a couple of proxies in here, but that shouldn't make a difference. Now, let's just get into the profile. So, we'll go for the main deck. So, self-explanatory, we got 3 of the main gear, so we've got 3 armor, 3 arsenal, and 3 accelerator. So basically they're the only gears you need to play. Basically spans out rank 4s, searches with armor, arsenal gets to the armor faster, and the accelerator is your power play. So that's pretty standard there. Next we play triple Veiler as hand traps, using this format just to negate effects. Came in handy a bit. Probably could have, I usually sided out the 3rd Veiler, usually game 2, but game 1 it was really good. Next, so we've got the other level 4 engine, just got triple Traptrix Murmulo. This is in here to search out your Traptrix trap hole cards. It's also a level 4, so you can do some pretty good XYZ plays with it. Soul charging this off gets you to pop spells and traps on your opponent's side of the field. This is all around a good card in this trap heavy deck. Next, because of the anti-meta Gear title, we've got the 1 Banisher of the Radiance mained. This card came in real handy game 1. I opened this first turn against a Shadowell player. Basically summoned Banisher of the Radiance, set 4. There wasn't much he could do from there, so just pure anti-meta in the main deck, and it came in handy. That's it for the monsters. Onto the spells, you run triple Upstart Goblin, just speeds through your deck, pretty self-explanatory. Next you got triple Pot of Duality. Now this really helps the deck because you can duality into your armor, or a Traptrix Murmulo, get a search off or set armor, setting up for next turn. It doesn't disrupt your players at all, activating this first. In late game, top decking a Pot of Duality is really handy, just searching through your deck. Next, for the one-off spells, you got 1 Book of Moon, perfect synergy with Gear armor. Being able to flip it again, get more searches off is really handy. If your opponent attacks into an armor, you can activate Book of Moon, flip armor face down, the attack continues, and then you get an instant search basically. Next, of course, you're on the 1 Soul Charge. Late game Soul Charging 4 level 4s into 2 Exceeds is really handy. Pulls off late game wins, and just I'd always run in the deck. Next to the 2nd anti-meta part of the deck, we got main Dimensional Fissure. Again, for Burning Abyss Shadowell matchup, opening this is really handy, and basically Gears don't use their graveyard at all, apart from the Veiler I run. So if I got Veiler in hand, I don't tend to activate this. Same with Banisher. Tend to use my Veilers first and then play the Dimensional Fissure. That's it for the spells. Onto the traps. Got triple Fiendish. Again, just stopping effects, stopping monsters from attacking. Really handy. Next got double wire tap. I'm only playing 2 just because traps. I'm not so fussed about traps at the moment. Versing them, double wire tap seem to work perfectly. Next, double Dimensional Prison, just for removal of Winder, Construct, that sort of thing. Just getting them banished is essential. Next, I play 2 of the Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Again, just I use this because I can basically stop an opponent's special summon monster that uses its effect, and I can easily search it out with Traptrix Murmulo, and it's just really handy in the deck. Next to the one-off traps, you've got 1 Breakthrough Seal just for some extra negation, and plus the graveyard effect. 1 Bottomless, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, and for the 3rd anti-meta component of the deck, 1 Macrocosmos. Playing that because, again, my deck does not revolve around the graveyard, and by pulling this off I can basically push for game, because my opponent cannot do anything if they're playing Shadows or Burning Abyss. And yeah, it just doesn't hinder my deck at all, and that was the main anti-meta reasoning behind my deck. So that's it for the main deck. 40 cards, that's all you need. Maximum consistency with 40 cards. Next, onto the extra deck. So we got 2 Gear Giant X, not playing 3. I thought 3 was a bit overkill. I would never go into a third. I can get the loop off, summon 2 Gear Giant X, and then for the third XYZ I usually go into a Khan Gorgon or something like that. So I just think 3 is a bit overkill. It's not necessarily. Then I've got double Castel, which actually really helped throughout the day. Come up against a Blackwing player that didn't give me too much trouble, but Beazle was a thing. And basically, yeah, I went into 2 Castels because he got out a second one, and I actually did really well with it, so I'm glad I ran 2 Castels. Next we run the Dargusta Emerald. Shuffle back in if you lose resources, getting a plus off it. Very good late game just to reset your deck. Then next monster, actually don't have on me at the moment, but was a Khan Gorgon. So that was what I ran. Really good against my opponent. Basically being able to change the targeting of your opponent's card effect, and also 2450 attack. It's pretty beefy. MSC, my Macrocosmos, I can always change it to a different target to save it. Same with Compulse, just really good. So that was the other card that I ran in the extra deck. Next you got, obviously I'm going to run Abyss Dweller. So this was main stop against Burning Abyss and Shadowell. Being able to stop effects in the grave for a turn is really handy. Go Cowboy, burn damage, which I actually did win a couple games burning my opponent with Cowboy. That's really handy in the deck, and also getting over big beat sticks. Next got the Diamond Eye Wolf, just for those problematic cards that I can't get over. If my opponent were to activate Continuous Trap or spell that stuffed me up, yeah, then that would Diamond Eye Wolf would come in handy. Next we play the Evilswarm Exeton Knight. This one's in here basically for blowing up field. Your opponent's got a big field, can't deal with. Get that Exeton, get its effect off, and push for game from there. Really powerful play. Next on the Ragnar Zero for the 5-fist matchup, which I didn't actually verse any 5-fists while I was there, but he was in the deck just in case. Anything that gains attack on your opponent's side of the field, bring out a Ragnar Zero and you just plus so much. Next got the Heartland Draco. This was really good in the deck because I could go for game if my opponent was on 2000 or less. Just being able to detach and attack directly for 2000 is really handy. And also, if I have a Dimensional Fisher up, face up on the field, he can't be targeted for attacks. So that's why Heartland Draco was really good in the deck, and I got it off a couple times. Next got the Black Ship of Khorne, just for getting rid of the monsters, dealing damage, problematic monsters. Got it off a couple of times. The Rhapsody in Berserk, which was really handy, being able to banish my opponent's problematic cards in the graveyard, and also giving my Khan Gorgon an extra 1200 attack, which was really scary. So it really came in handy, and I'm glad I ran it. And for the one synchro, we have the Armadeus, Keeper of Boundaries, because I do run Balers, and if I have a macro on the field, I can just normal summon Baler and go into this card. Very good at stopping effects and whatnot, and I just always run that card. So that's it for the deck. My anti-meta Gear Gears top 8 at the Tasmanian Regionals last week. Make sure to comment, rate and subscribe, and hopefully when I hit 1,000 subscribers I'll be having a pretty decent giveaway. So make sure you subscribe so I can get up to that. But apart from that, thank you for watching.